Back.
Hey, we're back.
It's been a couple weeks, but here we go.
We have so much to talk about. I'm so behind on everything.
What step are you on?
Um, I think 275.
I think 76 is what I have.
Let's see. Boom, boom. Yeah, 276 because it looks really complicated, and I wouldn't do that at the end of the stream. What have you been up to? How's your Sunday?
um, all right. I haven't really done anything yet. What about you?
Are you
Doing
gonna watch
anything?
Demon Slayer today?
Yes. After this, like 6.
Oh, okay. I'll let you know how it goes because I'm watching it at 1.
Nice.
Oh, look who's calling me. Yes, guess who's calling me? Hello? Hey, Adrian, you're live on Twitch. Yeah. I don't have you on speakerphone, but we're live. I'm building, so you gotta hurry up. Yeah, hey, what's up? There you go. Chris is laughing. What are you talking about? What is this? Chris, Adrian
Yeah.
says you have a nice haircut.
I need a haircut.
He says he needs one. I can't see you, Chris. I don't know what you look like. I'm sure you look fine. All right. 12ish. Yeah, yeah. All right, cool. All right, thanks, Adrian. All right, bye. um, you think these like 2 episodes make a movie thing is gonna be a thing outside of Demon Slayer?
Um, not not like this. I feel nothing is. I don't know. I feel like nothing has been this popular in terms of that. But I know like Japan really likes the recap movies, which is pretty much they just recap the entire season
Oh,
into a movie
really?
like after the season's already aired.
You mean
Just
like the
like the
fans, the fans in Japan?
yeah, just to, like double dip, kind of.
But what is that? Is that like 20 minutes long?
No, it's an actual movie. It's just like like the season is condensed into like 2 hours or 60 minutes instead of whatever 12 episodes.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Would you watch that?
I don't know. Probably not. Just because. Why wouldn't you just watch the original?
How many ways can you consume the same thing, Chris? Especially since you read the
Read the
manga.
manga, the light novel, the anime movie, the
The recap of the recap.
audiobook.
Go on YouTube. watch a recap.
So this week, the Avatar live action series came out.
It did.
And I know you're a huge Avatar Last Airbender fan.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I finished it.
Wow, that was quick. So you must have liked it?
It was more like it was more like, since I'm a fan, I just wanted to consume all of it at one time instead of dragging it out. Because I don't know, if it was bad, I would have like stopped watching and just add it to the things to watch, things to finish.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And it was all right. I don't know if you've been reading reviews.
I watched the first episode last night.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Did you like it?
I did kind of like the pre-show stuff that was like, oh, this is the Fire Nation, something that wasn't in the animated series. Like,
yeah.
I feel like that is more what I would want from if we're remaking a thing in live action.
Yeah.
Give me something extra and not just a 1-to-1 remake,
Oh, I see.
I did appreciate that stuff, but
yeah,
I think all of the bending looks pretty terrible.
Terrible? I mean,
like Aang flying, every time Aang flies with
airbender,
it looks
weird.
So bad. It's what is happening?
I was like, does he ever do that in the cartoons?
I don't think so.
In the animations, like where you just fly, where he's just like,
not like that. I don't think. It just looks awful.
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't fly. He just shoots himself up.
Yeah.
With air.
And then he like uses like his staff thing.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, and it's what did you think of the acting?
I don't know. I feel like it's
the part that kind of bothered the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who in particular, or like in general?
I don't want to say it, but Aang got me.
What about him?
Like, everything he says is just like, I don't even know. Is it just the way he says it, or is it the writing? It's not, I can't pinpoint it. But when he was like, I think they go to the temple, and he was like, before I was scared, and now I'm not. I'm the Avatar. Like, your little monologue did not hit at all.
I feel like that's just a thing, like making something that's a cartoon into live action. That's just some things they're fine in a cartoon because it's a cartoon, but it sounds stupid in live action.
If you say it out loud.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
when a real person is saying it, like when you're seeing a real person say it, it's like, this is what?
Yeah. But the elimination of the firebenders at the beginning, yeah, it was pretty cool. And the thing that I was impressed with is that they actually like showed you someone being scorched to death.
Yeah, a bunch of people got scorched.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool. That's why I had hope, because I was like, oh, this is like they're actually going to show like people dying and like the atrocities that the Fire Nation committed against like everybody. And the only one I was kind of a huge fan of is Sokka, because his like comedic timing and just somewhat a little bit, not all the way, but his comedic timing is a lot better than I guess everybody else's.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
He's definitely one of my favorites from the animated show. So.
Yeah. And he also looks like Sokka and sounds
Yeah.
like Sokka. It's weird. It's freaky.
You know, they took his sexism, but he's still the same guy, I guess.
They really did. There's nothing at all. There's like nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. He's not sexist at all. He's just regular. He's just regular.
Yeah, even like the first
When he's just
episode.
vanilla, he's just like there for like comedic relief. And
Yeah, it was more like him trying to protect his sister and not like women can't fight kind of thing.
Yeah. But honestly, he made a comment. Katara got mad, and then Katara's bending actually like unfroze the iceberg or whatever.
Yeah.
That Aang was in. So it was really Katara fighting against misogyny that saved the world. But they took that out. They took that out. Hey, but he's still got W Riz. He still has W Riz. He does make out with Suki, and then later on he does make out with Yue.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? And overall, yeah, just overall was all right. It's definitely a remix.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find the second piece. I'm missing a piece.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go again. What else do I need? 2 little thingies. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a remix. It's definitely not like. I don't know if you're gonna continue watching. Or care.
Maybe. I don't know.
Or care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not. He's not learning water bending.
What? Wait, doesn't it end at like the end of book 1?
Yeah.
He doesn't learn water bending?
But they took it in a different direction.
Huh. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So very much a remix. And I think it lands with since they took away the timeline. So I think that's why this choice was made, and that's why you're able to take away the timeline.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So was there anything that was taken out or wasn't that was in the animated show that you would like that you missed? They're like, oh man, I wish they put that scene in here.
Yeah, there was basically all their adventures.
Oh, because I assume all the filler stuff is cut out.
Yeah, it is. And they just talk about it.
No. That's yeah.
They just do one of those things. Let me see. Episode guide. The Boy in the Iceberg, The Avatar Returns, The Southern Air Temple. Yep, and then he gets really mad. We see the Avatar State. Warriors of Koshi. And then that one, the King of Omashu. The King of Omashu.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep watching it, you'll see how they change it.
For worse or better?
It's different. It's just different.
All right.
But I feel like that was very, I don't know. That the King of Omashu was one of my favorite episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. In prison, the winter solstice. Water, yeah. They just mix in all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They took out the pirates. Do you want me to tell you what they took out?
Ah, you don't need to sell us everything. Just like
Yeah, they took out. Yeah, they took out some. Yeah, they took out some like. Yeah, pretty much all the filler ones.
Yeah.
Northern Air Temple. The water bending master. Yeah. Then the north. The north. Sokka's good too. Not Sokka.
Katara.
No. Who's the other?
Who?
Who's the other dude? Zuko. Zuko's good too.
Okay.
Yeah. Azula literally looks like she could be anyone's best friend. No offense to her, but
That's how she gets them, Gets them in.
No, I don't know. There's no menacing energy coming from her at all. Secret to know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I get like if this gets people into Avatar, it's good, but I don't know.
Yeah.
The whole like live action, like animated to live action thing is silly to me.
It's I feel like it's just hard to do.
Yeah.
And
Plus, we've had for Avatar like the series, the animated series has been out for decades now, right? So like,
yeah.
just watch that. Like if you're gonna watch it, you're gonna watch it. You're not gonna watch the live action one only.
That is true.
I don't understand. Like, it's like the same with like Disney stuff, like their like Lion King or whatever. Their other Disney movies they're being
Yeah.
added. Like Lion King was literally nominated for best animated film. The live action one. Like, come on.
That's how good it was, Chris.
How much money it made.
It was all right.
It was bad.
It was you lost the animated facial expressions. That was my biggest.
Like what the
my
one
biggest
song, like Can You Feel the
found
Love Tonight, was during the day. It's all animated. Put it during the night. What are you doing here?
I found it. I found the piece I couldn't find before. No more ordering pieces. I refuse. Yeah, so it was cool. How's Mr. and Mrs. Smith going? You liking that one?
Oh yeah.
I surprisingly like it.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like again just like a cheesy remix of like the original one.
I mean, the original wasn't very good, so this is much better than that.
Hey. Actually, it's been a while since I've seen it, so
I was kind of surprised that how good like their chemistry is. They're together,
yeah.
Especially since Phoebe Waller-Bridge was originally supposed to play Mrs. Smith in this.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's Phoebe Waller-Bridge?
Fleabag.
Oh, really?
Jones.
Holy moly!
Yeah. So yeah, but like Maya.
What happened with
Erskine? I don't know. I think she left to do a different project, I assume.
Oh.
So I think she's doing the Tomb Raider show on Amazon for them. So makes she want to do that. Yeah, like they're great
Playing,
together.
oh, she's playing the Tomb Raider.
I don't know if that's, but she's at least making the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I kind of like the. I'm only 3 episodes in so far. I've only watched 3, but I like the how it's a little different than the original.
Yeah.
Like they already know they're spies. It's more of who is this high guy or kind of thing, maybe,
Yeah.
you know, because they already like the second episodes they fail their mission, so it's like, oh, that's one failure out of 3.
Yeah. That was
So
scary.
yeah, it's I'll be
That
interested to see where
episode.
that goes.
That episode was. I really like that episode.
Mm-hmm.
Who else was in it? Forgot his name. John Turturro.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rich guy from the second episode.
Mm-hmm.
I really like him. He was funny.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Amazon threw this on there all at once. You know?
Yeah, maybe they anticipated it not being good, or maybe they're like, you're charging everybody $3 for no ads, so you're gonna get it for free because we feel bad. This no ads thing is bullshit.
Yeah.
Every time I put an episode on, it's there's an ad in the beginning.
Wait, is it how many ads do you get?
3, I think. 1 in the beginning and 2 in the
Jeez.
middle. Yeah, it's bullshit.
I feel like at least like Netflix or and Disney Plus, they gave you like they like had a different tier, like a lower tier, which was at the ad tier. But this is just the normal, and they're like, hey, this is how it is now. Pay more if you don't want ads.
Wonder what their numbers look like.
I mean, they have like the freemium right stuff on their
Yeah.
there. So maybe like that is doing. They know the numbers people who watch stuff with ads already. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I saw like someone suing them for the change. I mean, it was pretty abrupt too, wasn't it? It was like, oh, it's coming next month. Here it is.
Yeah. Takes me back to a simpler time though. Like commercials, hell yeah, I can get up and get some water.
Did you watch the new episodes of The Bad Batch yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I am behind.
I won't spoil it, but I'll say the music and visuals are great as usual. Honestly, I think they get better each season, the visuals wise. And I like the pacing this season a lot more than the last ones. I feel like there was a lot of just sitting around and not really there wasn't any movement, like story wise. So
yeah, they were a little lost in the last season.
So I feel like last season, if they had some of these episodes, it would have been like, oh, they're doing this mission instead of it just being like a side note in an episode,
Yeah.
So definitely enjoying it so far, and curious to see like the whole like who survives, and also the Ventress thing, which from the trailer, because she's supposed to be dead.
I'm excited.
Yep.
These things just all dropped at the same time. And we have Delicious and Dragon, which I am behind one episode. Or the latest one.
Mm-hmm. I watched that last night as well. It was
Is it good?
Yep.
I wasn't too like last week's. I wasn't like wasn't as good as the first like 5 or whatever.
Yeah, it was them taking a bath, washing his hair.
Yeah, or just like trying to cross like that lake or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like how he got sick from eating the worm.
Silly
like, what do you
goose.
expect?
That was funny though. Some of the things they eat though, I'm like, I don't. That's questionable. I don't know if I would go for it.
I think that's kind of the point.
Yeah, I think the parasite, that'd be one where I'm just like, I don't know.
Right? It's like, what about the squid meat? That looks better.
Looks closer to what we actually eat.
Yeah. So there's been a lot of trailers that came out the last couple of weeks since the last time we did this, and I just want to get your opinions on them.
Okay.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
I'm excited. It seems pretty cool. Hopefully they do it well. Or just, I'm hoping they just keep the kind of raunchiness that they started off with and not change it to something cheesy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see, just because I feel like a lot is riding on this movie for Disney.
Yeah.
So maybe that might be too much for this movie to handle, like the weight of the MCU, maybe. But I like the last two, so hoping for the best.
You like the Deadpool 2?
Yep. I like the story more in the second one.
With Kanan?
Yeah, and like the X-Force.
Yeah, I wasn't. It was alright. I wasn't too big of a fan.
That's fair.
Yeah, I like the first one a lot.
Yeah, the first one was good. Yeah, I don't know. Wolverine is back. I don't really care.
Yeah, isn't it after he said he was done?
Yeah. Like, Logan was a great send-off. I should have just kept it.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it is.
That's what I thought. I thought that was it.
Well, he came back for the end of Deadpool 2. Like, he was like in the credit scenes, I think, for one of it. As a cameo. But yeah, I don't know.
I'm excited for the suit.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's good. And all right, the next trailer we got was Twisters. The sequel
Twisters.
When did that movie come out? The first movie?
Freaking like 2000, maybe? If not earlier.
96.
Yeah. It's almost been 30. It's almost been 30 years.
Yeah. As dumb as like that like a sequel to that sounds, that trailer was kind of fun, and I'm looking forward to it now.
When you told us about it, I'm like, who's asking for this?
Exactly.
Twisters. Yeah, I like that there is. Yeah, we'll see. This is so silly, no matter how you like cut it.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Like
Yeah.
even in the trailer, they're like, there's a sister twister. There's two of them now. Double twisters. So yeah, it's
Yeah, so 2000s,
oh yeah.
so 90s, not even 2000s. So why?
So
You know what?
that
Why?
looks
Why
fun.
not? Why not?
Then we had Wicked, the music. The thing is probably a
Yeah,
musical, but they
is
won't
that
tell us
the
if it's a musical in the trailer.
is that the Wicked, like the actual Wicked plot?
I I don't know. I never
Never,
watched the
I, I've
play.
never seen. I've never seen Wicked. I've heard it's good.
Yeah, people seem to like it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it took so long to make a movie out of it, though. But I don't know. It's all right.
Yeah, looks cool. I mean, it looks cool. When am I gonna go see it? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna make it a priority.
yeah.
But it seems cool.
Yeah.
What else
Right.
dropped?
Next, we have the last trailer we got recently was Borderlands, the live action Borderlands.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We gotta finish this game. Is that? But we're playing Borderlands 2, right?
The movie seems to be like based on the first one, but has characters from the second one. So it's like like a putting everything together kind of
Combination kind of thing.
like the stuff that people like, I assume, from both games are putting in there, because it seems like the villain is going to be the villain from the first game.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And I didn't really care for the trailer. It looks not good.
Looks like a regular, like, what do you call it? Like crazy, like a group movie, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's the part everybody wants to see.
Where you put it inside the big thing.
Yeah. Here's the part that's gonna.
Yeah, like I enjoy those games, but I don't think the writing is very good. I don't know if it, especially the older ones, it's more like, hey, here's a reference to something, like here's a video game reference or a movie reference.
Yeah.
And it's
I think
more.
Is it more along the lines of like what you were talking about? If you're going to take animated dialogue and put it in live action, it's not going to translate well.
Yeah, I mean, it feels dated from when playing the games. So
yeah, I mean the games are pretty cheesy themselves, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know. I mean, Jack Black is like the comedic, like the robot character. So he'll probably be fun. He'll probably sing too. But yeah, I'm not super excited about this one.
How am I supposed to?
Underneath, does it show which way you put in? I assume underneath, right?
It doesn't show which way you put in, but I'm not sure. Well, it's gonna go like this.
That's not.
Nope, that's not happening.
Yeah, some other news I saw this week was Fairly Odd Parents is getting a sequel series this spring, and it's apparently taking place after the original series. Did you watch the original?
I watch like episodes every now and then. I haven't watched the whole thing.
Yeah, same. Like when it was on TV, I would check it out sometimes, but none of that.
But I wasn't like a super big fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like Cosmo grows up? Is it Cosmo? No, what is their baby's name? like you know how they had a baby.
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The fairies had the baby?
Yeah, the fairies had a baby.
They got babies?
Yeah, look it up. It's Cosmo Wanda baby.
What?
I don't
All I'm getting is the baby from Twilight. Why is it?
know.
Okay, I think Poof is the baby.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh no, everything's falling apart. Yeah, is it gonna be like he grows up?
See, I thought it was gonna be like Timmy's kid or something has them, but I guess maybe Poof is.
Maybe Poof and Timmy's kid.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, weird. I didn't know they had a baby, or they could have babies. I mean, they're like magical beings. I don't know how they work.
Come on, Chris. You're so behind on the lore.
And you said you didn't watch this show. Come on.
Everybody knows they have a baby. I don't even know where I'm putting this.
Oh, speaking of live action animated like adaptations, Naruto is getting a movie by Lionsgate with the director of Shang-Chi is doing it, directing it.
Oh, really?
And he also did Dungeons and Dragons movie as well.
Okay, get ready for fast travel. Huh. What do you think of that? Is it live action? Yeah, it's live action.
Yep.
I wonder how that's gonna look. Come on, Chris.
I feel like I don't know. We already talked about like how it's stupid like doing these adaptations, but I feel like Naruto especially like that doesn't look good. Like that's not gonna look good in live action. Like the main character wears an orange jumpsuit, you know, like I don't.
And depending on how they make it, it's gonna be really shiny or really clean. Yeah.
Like I feel like One Piece.
Like the Avatar, like all their outfits are like really shiny or clean. Like they don't look worn at all. Like what kind of Disney park shit is this? I don't know. That's been my problem with like all of these anime, like all of the live action stuff. Like Obi-Wan looks too clean. Like everyone's just like shiny, straight out the.
Well, I mean, Obi-Wan has a lot of problems. Like, just watch Star Wars Rebels. It's a better version of all of Obi-Wan. Like Darth Vader is better in the fight between two characters. Like Darth Vader and Ahsoka is essentially ripped off in the Obi-Wan show and worse. Like, come on. Man, that show is so disappointing. You brought both of the actors back and you gave us this shit? Like, so yeah, Naruto, I'm expecting nothing.
I expect nothing.
Like, especially since it's a movie, you know, like maybe a TV show, like the One Piece TV show, I feel like sort of worked, even though I had issues with some things.
How do you think they're gonna handle the long dialogues?
Long dialogues.
So you know how the running joke how Naruto talks down his enemies with like, I was lonely too, but you can not be lonely. I have friends. Do you have friends? The enemy's like, all right, I won't kill you.
I mean, I assume they'll just have him in there at that. All right, who's gonna play Naruto?
Michael Cera.
Oh, I think he's a little old now. Yeah. All right. I also saw there's going to be a Cola Wars movie. It's going to be about Coke versus Pepsi,
Oh, really?
like from the 80s.
Like a documentary?
I think it's more like a drama kind of thing. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not super familiar with the story behind it, so it might be good. Like do like a founder, like the McDonald's story kind of thing.
Yeah.
Could be good. Let's see. I don't see if anyone is directing it yet, but yeah,
That'd be interesting.
yeah, it could be interesting to see. In other movie news, I saw that Joker, Joker 2 is gonna cost $200 million to make.
Holy shit.
Do you want to guess how much the first one was to make?
50 million.
Close, yeah, 60 million.
Oh, yeah. Figured. Because it's just him.
Yeah,
A couple scenes, yeah. Just him. Three locations. How much do you have to really pay Robert De Niro? Maybe a lot. Did I do this right? Is the question.
I mean, it's not falling out.
Under the yellow.
Yeah, I think I
Yep.
saw Walking Phoenix is gonna make 20 million for the sequel, and Lady Gaga is getting 12 million.
Okay.
So even so, like, where's the rest of the money going?
Walking Phoenix is making a third of what the original one costs.
I mean,
Crazy.
he did win an Oscar, so I guess like good for him for
Yeah.
getting money. But that's plus like this one is a musical, right? I think I saw that.
Yeah, maybe it's just more stuff goes into it.
But do people want that? Like I thought like people liked the first one because it wasn't that.
Well, more than the first, but less than typical superhero movies.
Typical superhero movie costs 200 million now, so
Oh, never mind. It's inflation. It's hitting everybody.
I don't know.
I take back my. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it seems
I don't know. That's interesting. So, is there going to be like I don't know explosions, more CGI stuff?
maybe it will be like well it's supposed to be a musical, so maybe like more like fantastical like stuff like that, like crazy visuals. I don't know. We'll see. Speaking of movies with inflated budgets, Gladiator 2, the sequel everyone's been waiting for. Speaking of like long lost movies, you know, like that came out in 2000, right? The first one. And that one's going to cost $310 million.
Holy shit!
So much money. Like if they do marketing, which is usually double the movie, they need to like make over $1 billion to break even. Like half a billion, whatever. That's what I meant. But yeah, that's so much money. I feel like we talk on the podcast about like how much money movies cost, and it's just like this getting out of hand.
Yeah, if it's not $1 billion hit, it's not gonna work out.
Yeah, for reference, the first Gladiator movie costs 103 million, and it made $465 million. So yeah, it didn't make that much money. I don't know. I feel like people will probably show up. I don't know how like how much it will make, but you know, like it's another sequel. We're getting Twisters, Beetlejuice, and this year, which is kind of funny. Sequels to movies that came out a long time ago.
I don't even think I've seen Gladiator 1 like all the way through.
Same. I feel like I watched clips on TV like here and there, but never
Yeah,
the entire thing.
this is one of those movies.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, brother. Okay. I am running out of workspace. What time is it? Time check.
We're 45 minutes in.
All right.
If you need to leave early, we can call
You
it.
gotta wrap up in the next 5 minutes.
All right.
Maybe.
One more live action thing. This is a couple of weeks ago, but I saw How to Train Your Dragon live action. They
No
said
way.
I mean, that's old news, but they said it will be its own film, like it's a remake, but it also its own thing.
What does that mean?
Its own interpretation. All right, let's see. It's
I'm
like
done.
let's not
I'm
try
done.
to just do a play by play of it. If
I'm
anyone wants that, they can watch the animated ones. So I kind of, I mean, I talked about that with the Avatar stuff, the first
Yeah.
episode. So if
Yeah.
you're doing something, at least
Watching the
give
live
us
action.
something different, you know?
Yeah. I guess I agree with that, but still, watching live action Avatar, I'm like, I'm gonna watch the original one
Yeah.
again for the third or fourth time. I forget.
Yeah, I feel like that How to Train Your Dragon, there's gonna be so much CG and
Yeah.
I'm not super hopeful for that.
Not if they're changing it. I see what you're saying, Chris, but at the same time.
I mean, I still don't think it should be there, you know. I still don't want it, but at least it gives us something.
Do you like the animated film?
I watched the first 1, 2, and I like them enough.
Yeah.
They were good movies.
So you like them enough?
Yeah, I mean I haven't watched the last 2 or 3, but I like what I've seen so far.
There's only 3.
Well, then I haven't seen the third one.
Okay. Yeah, there's only 3, and then there's a bunch of spin-off shows on like Netflix and Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen all that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just another. This is a hit. Let's make 16 shows.
Yeah, it's going back to like the 80s when everything got a cartoon.
Yeah.
It's like, did the Ghostbusters or like, I don't know. I feel like there was like a bunch of shows that got spin-offs, like Young Indiana Jones. Godzilla had a cartoon spin-off show.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I watched that one too.
Like Godzilla 2000.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was called.
And there was like a Beetlejuice show as well, cartoon.
Oh, really?
It was like, I feel like there was like a lot of like, this isn't a kid's movie, but let's make a cartoon out of it.
Yeah, but I love How to Train Your Dragon. I watch that. I watch it like once a year.
Hmm.
Watch that once a year. Watch Shrek 2 once a year.
Where's the Shrek live action? When's that coming? I feel like that one wouldn't be too hard to adapt.
I mean, there's already a Shrek the musical.
That's true. Yeah. What do they sing? Like Smash Mouth? Like
You think they got the copyright for that? You think it's like?
I mean, they probably need some money, you know.
Or you think they do like not the actual song itself, but just like a remix,
Yeah.
so they don't get sued.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there was a Spider-Man the musical somehow. Like, I don't know how that worked.
Do they sing Chad Kroger?
Yeah, that's all I had. I don't have any other news this week, but I feel like we're getting shows again, which is good.
Yeah, the world's healing.
Yeah, movies as well. I think next week we get Dune 2, like the first good movie of the year.
What do you mean? What about Madam Web?
Ooh. I mean, since we're not talking about it on the podcast, we can talk about it here.
That movie was terrible.
So bad. Like
it's just, what did Eddie say? Everybody just phoned it in, right? Like everybody just like, was that guy's lines dubbed?
oh yeah, the villain of this movie, first of all, just the I don't understand that character at all. Like none of that. But yeah, all of that guy's there's so much ADR. Like I don't know if you're familiar with that is, but it's like where
Yeah,
they
the video.
dub in lines after
Yeah.
the movie's already done. So like there's a lot of shots of him like behind his head, and it's like him just doing a monologue, and it looks so bad.
Did they? So at that point, it's like, did they just change his dialogue
They must have or something. I don't
in a
know. Who
way where it's
knows?
like it just does not match up with his like
Yeah, it's awful.
his movement?
Also, like, what is Sony doing? Is this money laundering? Like, what are they doing here? Like, first of all, I get like sure if you can say like there's probably a contract where they have to make these movies to keep the Spider-Man rights, but Madam Web, why? No one cares about that character. Like I heard her comics were bad, and like,
oh really?
like Madam Web does not work without Spider-Man or a Spider-Man character. Like
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I mean, people care about the character relative to Spider-Man, not
exactly.
man alone.
Like I was so baffled like watching this movie. Like, why? How? Plus, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe these movies, if you want to do a low budget movie, you know, sure, do it. But Madam Web cost $80 million to make. That's so much money for something that looks so bad. I guess we're spoiling this. Fuck it.
No, yeah, screw it. Who cares? Who's watching this movie anyway?
No one is watching it. But yeah, like the beginning of the movie, her mom is in the Amazon researching spiders before she died, which they cut that line out, which I think was funny. Yeah, but like her mom gets shot by the villain of this movie, and she. Oh,
He was like not really a villain, but whatever.
what? How is he not a villain?
He's just like angry.
Well, like no, like so, like her mom gets shot and like she's dying on the ground, and then
Yeah.
the spider people, who are just like guys with like red makeup and like a net on them or something, is their spider suit, and it's like the worst CG whenever that guy moves. Like it's like, hey, what if we sped it up even faster? It's so bad.
Oh man. And then like I don't know. Nothing makes sense.
Yeah, like the villain is going to like the whole thing with the villain is he is trying to find these 3 spider women because they're going to kill him in the future.
Of his future, where these 3 Spider Women kill him.
And so like he
But in the vision, he's like an old man. But he's like, I gotta find these girls now.
plus like this guy, like one of his powers is if he touches you, you get poisoned and you die. Like you have like 10 years at the very least, you know, like you can just easily touch them like randomly in New York. Like
yeah. Also, what are you doing that these Spider Women are after you?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know, I came from nothing. I'm not gonna let anyone take this away from me. Okay. Looks like you're doing well for yourself.
Right? Like his $1 billion penthouse or whatever.
Yeah, like he could be legit CEO of a company or like a pharmaceutical, biopharmaceutical company. What is he doing that's so illegal?
We literally know nothing about his motivation or like anything about this character.
It's just that he was
other
poor.
Than he wears suits, but he doesn't wear shoes for some reason.
It's because he can't stick to the wall in shoes.
But he doesn't.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's so stupid.
So essentially, So Madam Web's trying to take care of these 3 girls because she sees them get brutally murdered. And then at the end, she's like, I care about you only enough to save your life, but like I gotta drop you off at your parents.
What? No, I think she like adopted them.
Yeah, at the end, but in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the weirdest thing about this movie is Peter Parker, baby Peter Parker, is like he's a thing, but like we can't say his name. Like he's like it's such a such a wild movie, honestly.
Ben Parker was an EMT? I didn't know that. Is that canon?
It doesn't matter. Plus, like, if Madam Web sees, like, she sees the future, like, she couldn't, like, save Uncle Ben, you know?
Yeah.
Like, she knows that they are spider people. I feel like this is definitely like this is like, oh, we need like to set up the Madam Web and the Spider Women to do this like spin-off, you know, like after this. Like this is the movie before the movie people actually want.
Yeah, she gets thrown into the water and then she gets hit by a firework in her eyes, but then she ends up in a wheelchair. Unless she hurt herself in a different, I don't know.
She doesn't want to walk, I guess.
They learn CPR and then they do CPR, so that's all that matters.
That was the one scene that made me laugh out loud. They're like,
they're trying to save her life, or when they're learning?
No. It was the one like where she's teaching them.
Oh,
like,
the
so,
motel.
Yeah, it's like so poison is bad for you, and you have to do CPR to stop it. And they're like, let's do 30 seconds of me teaching you CPR on this pillow, not like mouth to mouth either. It just compressions, chest compressions. And after like they did this, it's like, oh, you guys are great at this. And he's like, one of the Spider Women is like, man, you're such a great teacher. That made me laugh out loud just because like this is the dumbest shit ever. This movie's awful.
Don't watch it. Don't go watch it. It's pretty bad. Oh, all right. We're on. Where are we on?
How far
We're very far from the ending. We're on 284.
Okay. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. We're moving along. But it looks cool.
Yeah.
So far, yeah.
So how many like those holes are filled in now? Compartments.
What holes? Oh, 3 out of 4.
Okay, so one more of those.
Yeah.
Can you tilt it to the camera
Tilt like
so we can see the inside?
I can't grab the inside anymore.
No. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. It's coming along. Oh.
Ah! Where does this go? All right. I'll look it up next time. I'm just gonna put you here. I had a thought of, so this is gonna come out like gray silver, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I wonder if I get all the same pieces in like blue or red. Can I make like a blue and red like Millennium Falcon?
Yeah, like I've seen people online like using like just whatever pieces they have to make it, and it's like rainbow
really?
colored.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, look who it is.
All right. I'll let you go.
All right. Off to Demon Slayer.
See ya.
See ya.